In our demonstration, you'll normalize, engineer, and relate a demographics.csv comma separated value tabular dataset to a states ESRI shapefile. We'll begin by setting up the demo. First, you'll download the source demo_2-2.zip to your course demo folder. Then you'll use Windows File Explorer to extract the source data. And last, you'll create a new ArcGIS Pro map project in the extracted and existing demo_2-2 folder. We'll start our demonstration on Windows Desktop, where I'm going to open up Windows File Explorer. And then in Windows File Explorer, I want to browse to my course folder, which mine is on this local disk. And then inside our course folder, we want to browse to our demos folder. And I've already downloaded the source data for this demonstration, so I'm just going to paste it into my demos folder. And then to extract it, all you need to do is right-click on the .zip and select Extract All. And that opens up the window to extract your source data, and I'm going to extract it into a new demo_2-2 folder. Go ahead and click Extract. And there you can see it created my demo_2-2 folder. And if I browse inside of that new folder, you can see the source data for this project, including the demographics.csv or comma separated values tabular data set, as well as the ESRI states shapefile. And every shapefile requires at least 3 files to work: the .shp or shapefile with the features, the .dbf or database file with the records, and then the .shx or index file that keeps track of all the features in the records. And this particular shapefile also has the .prj or projection file that includes the coordinate system for the states shapefile. All right, so now that I've extracted my demo source data, I want to go ahead and open up ArcGIS Pro project directly in this folder. So I'm going to open up ArcGIS Pro. And then in the ArcGIS Pro splash screen under New Project, I'm going to click on Map. And then in the New Project window, which I'll enter my parameters from the bottom to the top. First, I want to disable create a folder for this local project because I already have my folder created in Windows File Explorer. And then I'm going to click under Location on the Browse button. And I'm going to go ahead and browse to my demo_2-2 folder, select it so it's listed under name, and click OK. And then now I need to name my new project, and typically we name the project the same as the folder, so demo_2-2. Make sure your parameters are set correctly and click OK. And then watch in Windows File Explorer as ArcGIS Pro creates your project home folder and associated ArcGIS Pro project files, including the demo_2-2.aprx, which is the ArcGIS Pro project file. And then if I look over in the catalog pane in ArcGIS Pro and expand the toolboxes section, I can see there's the demo_2-2 toolbox, and there it is in Windows File Explorer. If I expand the databases section, I can see the demo_2-2.gdb or geodatabase, and I can see that same folder in Windows File Explorer. Let's go ahead and maximize ArcGIS Pro and take a tour of the interface, including the catalog pane where we interact with our project. In addition to panes, the interface has a quick access toolbar in the upper left corner where you can do things like save your project. I'm going to go ahead and save my project right now. There's the ribbon and tabs, and if you click on any one of the tabs, it activates the corresponding ribbon and allows you to access all the functionality, commands, and tools on those ribbons. And then the contents pane lists all the contents for the selected view. In this case, it's the map view, which if we go to the catalog, we expand the map section there, I can see the map view, the toolbox, the file geodatabase, the project styles, and connected folders, as well as our home demo_2-2 project folder with our same file geodatabase and toolbox. We can also see our source data, our demographics, comma-separated value file, and our states shapefile. And then, of course, ArcGIS Pro is what's called a connected desktop, which means you need to be logged in to ArcGIS when you're using ArcGIS Pro. All right, now we're ready to begin step 2 of our demonstration. In step 2, we'll review our demo data. First, you'll minimize ArcGIS Pro and then view the demo_2-2 folder in Windows File Explorer. And then from Windows File Explorer, you'll open the demographics.csv or comma-separated values file in Microsoft Excel. And last, we'll review the demographics.csv field names, length, and the repetitive region values. So back in ArcGIS Pro, I'm going to go ahead and minimize ArcGIS Pro. And then in Windows File Explorer, locate the demographics.csv or comma-separated values file and right-click on it. And then I'll select Open With and Microsoft Excel. And that'll open up our CSV in Excel. Go ahead and maximize Microsoft Excel. You can see the interface is similar to ArcGIS Pro with our tabs and ribbons that include our tools and commands that we use to interact with our values in our table. Go ahead and select all of the cells and then hover between A and B and double click to reset the column width to the values. And then you can see we've got our columns and our rows, and in row 1 we have our field names, including our demographic data field names. And then in row 2, which is actually record 1, we have Alabama, which is in the East, South, Central, South region, along with 16 other states. And there you can see the demographic data associated with the state of Alabama. Now, the problem with our table is that it has duplicate values, and so it's not normalized. And so the first step in our demonstration is to normalize our demographics table into a demographics and region table. Go ahead and reset your view by clicking in A1. In step 3, we'll normalize our data. First, you'll copy the 3 region fields with the duplicate values from the demographics sheet, and then you'll paste those region fields into a new regions sheet and remove the duplicates. And then we'll delete the original region and region states fields from the demographics sheet and save the changes to our demographics.csv. And last, you'll activate the regions sheet and save that sheet as a new regions.comma-separated values or .csv file in your demo_2-2 folder. Back in Microsoft Excel, we're going to select our region fields in columns B, C, and D, and then right-click our selected columns and select Copy. And now in the lower left corner, I'm going to click the plus sign to create a new sheet, and then right-click in cell A1 and select Paste to paste our copied region columns. And then now I'm going to select A1, activate the data ribbon, and on the data ribbon under Data Tools, I'm going to click Remove Duplicates. And that will open up the Remove Duplicates window, which allows me to remove duplicate values in my selected columns. So any duplicate values across these selected columns, it will turn them into a single unique record. Go ahead and click OK. And I get the message that says 41 duplicate values found and removed and 9 unique values remain. And there you can see my normalized data. I want to rename my sheet by right-clicking on the Sheet tab and selecting Rename. And we'll rename it using title case as Regions. Now I need to return to the Demographics sheet. So I'm going to activate the Demographics sheet, and I want to delete my normalized columns. So I'm going to select columns C and D, or region and region states, and right-click on the selected columns and select Delete. And now we need to save the changes to our original demographics.csv file. So on the quick access toolbar, I'm going to click Save. That's going to save my demographics.csv. Go ahead and reset the sheet by clicking in A1. And now I'm going to activate the regions sheet. And I need to save this as a new CSV. So I'm going to click on the File tab and then Save As. I'm going to save my new regions.csv on this PC in my demo_2-2 project folder. We'll go ahead and rename this to our new CSV, regions.csv, which we're going to save right next to our demographics.csv. All right, go ahead and click Save. And we get the message, the selected file type does not support workbooks that contain multiple sheets. This just means that it's not a Microsoft Excel file. That's all right. Go ahead and click OK. And then minimize Microsoft Excel. And then in Windows File Explorer, we can see our original demographics.csv and our new regions.csv. And if we close Microsoft Excel and then open up our demographics.csv in Microsoft Excel again, we should see a new normalized demographics.csv that no longer includes our region and region_states fields. And then go ahead and close Microsoft Excel. Don't save any changes. And then open up your regions.csv in Microsoft Excel. And we should now see our normalized and related data in our regions CSV. All right, that's great. Go ahead and close Microsoft Excel. Don't save any changes. Close Windows File Explorer. Now we're ready to start working with our data in ArcGIS Pro.